About books, let's have a look at this book. You can almost actually read it now. That's pretty cool. Some of this might be slight differences, but that book looks pretty damn amazing. You can see all the wee scuffs on it and everything. Here's a good example. It's nice and bright, and we can see the water texture now. There's a good water mod because some people think the water looks too thick. I think it looks pretty damn good right now. I don't know if they replaced that texture, but you can see the ripples. Yeah, the ripples are nice. You take a dive underneath. Have they improved the fish? Oh yes, they have. As far as I can tell, they kind of look better, don't they? That's nice, nice. Let's have a look at my inventory actually. Oh, look at the clams, nice. Alright, inventory. Armor doesn't seem to be improved so much, although, yeah, you can see more scuffs on that. You can see the scuffing. I think it is a bit more detailed than before. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes, but yeah, I think they have. It's definitely more detailed than the console, which as it should be on the PC. So it's looking pretty good. Yeah, you can see more shininess. Definitely. Let's see, weapons. There are some really good armor retexture packs, so probably better to download those because they make them look amazingly better, whereas this makes it look decently better. Although some of this pack is obviously you have to download this high texture pack because it's from Bethesda, and I'm sure they put a lot of... Oh, ebony arrows look really good. There's definitely an improvement with this, definitely, and it's definitely worth it. But if you really want to go all out, like I said, use the 2K texture packs and the armor retexture packs. There's quite a few of them. That ebony bow looks sick. Nice texture. Ebony sword looks good also. Most ebony stuff looks good though. It's just a lot more shinier and well defined. Anyway, this is just a rough look at this, nothing in depth really. There's your ebony shield. You can see a couple of scars across that. That's pretty good. Am I underwater? Yep. You can see the hawks a lot better. Don't know if they replaced the sky. They've got kind of a sunflower going there. Some more haze from the snow. Yeah, the snow textures looking pretty good actually. I think they improved that. It's hard to tell like, because I mean I did play this game for a long time, 80 hours or so, and I've been playing it on 720p and now it's 1080. I think it's mostly the little details they upgraded, like look at that statue. It's just more well defined and more detail in it. You can see all the wee cracks and everything in it. That is awesome, and that a lot more smooth. That's also a factor. More defined, you know, it looks like a real object, whereas before it looked like this post, for instance, doesn't look so real because it's kind of blurry. See the blurriness of it? It's sort of a lot lower res texture, so I don't think they replaced that texture. Like the trap is a lot more higher texture. It looks kind of weird next to older textures. I don't know why they didn't just replace all of them. Maybe they did, but they didn't pay as much attention to stuff like this. Although from a distance it looks decent, yeah. But when you really go up close, you can notice the difference between a high texture pack. Like look at that fish. You can see the scales on it. That's pretty good. I think that's definitely better than before. There's a good example of a really nice view. So you can kind of compare that with vanilla Skyrim before you download this pack. Just outside of College of Winterhold. Actually, this is just outside Hela's Folly, looking across the College of Winterhold. It's a definite improvement. Right, here we are in Solitude, and you can really notice the difference so much. This is just amazing. When you step inside a city, I think some of the trees have really improved, like this one here. And it's just the lighting. I don't know if they improved the lighting, but they improved the texture, so maybe the light hitting the textures look better. Look at his arm. Definite improvements. See the texture of his face. You can see all the detail of his face. And the hair. The hair on his eyebrows looks amazing. On the side of his head. Not so much the mustache, but definitely more realistic. Let's see the wall, the stone wall here. And the leaves, yeah. That's definitely better, that texture. Like some of the texture walls are better, and then it just makes the other ones that aren't improved look worse, that's the thing. So it makes you want to get those improved also. So I don't know if 2K Textures does that. I haven't actually downloaded it myself, so must look into that. You can see the roof texture there. I think that's been improved. I mean, you only see that from a distance anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. From a distance it looks pretty amazing. One thing that's definitely been improved is the material. Look at that, you can see it's just a lot more highly defined. Let's have a look at that bird. Yeah, he looks good. So you can see a general improvement. Just when you take a look, when you zoom right back out, it just looks a whole lot better. Yeah, a lot cleaner and clearer and more well defined. Let's have a look at this window. Oh yeah, look at that. Amazing. The windows definitely look better, I think. And the moss. It's how it works together, because you wouldn't be up there generally looking at that. You'd be walking through the city. So ambience wise, it definitely adds a lot more realism, so it's a lot more engaging. Yeah, a lot more immersive is what I wanted to say. You can see here the detail on the carpet and the chairs looks really good. I don't know if all these textures have been improved, but you can usually tell, like the chairs there. The engraving is a lot more detailed and stands out like real engraven wood. Like unlike the plant there, it looks kind of weird, flat. But you can get the Flora overhaul, which really improves that. Or if you take a general look, it's just amazing. Like look at that, that's just, I don't think I even noticed that foliage before. Was that even there? All covered in greenery. That looks pretty damn amazing. All that ivy on the walls. Pretty sick. Like when you zoom right in, it looks flat, but it looks amazing from a distance. Up here to the church. Like I would have the Oblivion mod that had the lit up all those windows. I don't know if that lights up at night. I think it does. That would really illuminate that and make it look so much better. So this is Solitude. There's a well here. Let's take a look at the stalls. Definitely their faces are so much better. So much more detail on the skin tone. And on the clothes. That's good. We'll come back at the script extender. Still don't like the shadow, it looks kind of weird. Ruggedy. And that's on ultra, so obviously there's a mod for that, but this is just looking at it in vanilla. This all looks more crisp and clear also, I'm pretty sure. Well, that could just be because it's in 1080p.